Kublai Pibara Shakatup Khubor Jangi Don Bosco Media Network. Kimat Kibakong San Shillong. Kajing Penpoi Kimasi Sha Meghalaya Kamde Satya Ban Shapan Tut. Pador Khas Kahima Soyong Ban Pinshisha Bakashnong Nongwa Mautamur Kadang Don Haupur Usam Ka Meghalaya. La Penpoi Ki Din Klam Hayau Musyang Bat Ki Knong Belai Halum So Yung. Sedang ka bedin klam ki kun sin Ranyam Tri Shillong ban be ka klam ka ngo. Pal ngosi ka sor Shillong balaklat no upada stan suami. Tementang ini paish ki Khubor ki bakamnya. Menteri rang ba ka Jylla u Konrad ki sangma minta ka singiu le itu baka jingpin jinsori ka yat ka yeng bat ka let ka wan jong ki pajba ba jong ki kali ka shong ha ka jingpin yat jong ki deputy commissioner. U Konrad ke sang maule itu baka shong ha jing start jongki kumnu bakin le ya kanika kam.
Relaxations have happened, but now we are going with a very decentralized approach. So we have left a large number of the relaxations to the respective deputy commissioners. So deputy commissioners are doing it. I will not have the details with me of what, where, because every deputy commissioner is doing according to their condition and situation out there. But in most of the state and most of the districts, most of the districts, the relaxations are there, and only locality-wise, containment zone-wise, there is some restrictions. Of course, everything that will lead to crowding is being avoided. But with that principle and with the principle of going for maximum vaccination is being followed.
What for the road? So what is the status of the soil?
Menteri rang baka Meghalaya ule itu akinong tokot Khubor baka sarkar kalapin sange ekajing persang ngam banse kinong ti doyong kibala sakut hakaway na ki krem doyong ha East Jainte Hills District. Konrad ke sang maulaong baka sarkar kalahaban pensange no ya kanika jingwadi kita kinong ti doyong namar kinong ngam kimla shu ban ngam pala de ka shispa san paumitar. Ulaong nakalian ko sarkar kan sius ki bahiyeng jong kitu ki laingut ki nong ti doyong ki beladu yala ka jong kajing im.
We have the data for the loss that was incurred that because of the trapped miners. That is something that we have to collect. But yes, we have closed or suspended the rescue operations on the 8th of July 2021, and 3 bodies were recovered, and the NDRF, SDRF, and Navy have mentioned that they have tried their best. They had to dive in 150 feet to recover this, and they were not able to go any further. So based on that, the operations were suspended. And regarding the ex gratia that has to be given, it is very clear in the mandate that has been given by NGT that we will have to give. So therefore, we will be giving that once the identifications are complete and the family members are contacted. Then we will definitely proceed with the ex gratia payment that has to be given.
Kajing temu ban bui ka Shillong Medical College hanong ba Shillong kadang yach prang. Yatu Menteri rang ba ka Meghalaya u Konrad ki sangma hakaba kren ki nong tokot Khubor. Menteri ulay itu ban banakada ba ban snai ka college hakati ka por en hab pet biang ban sedang nadu basdang namar ba kala don pat kani ka jingkiu dor ban snai ka college menta. Menteri rang ba ulay itu baka sarkar kan persangkat bala ban lait na ki jingyale mukodema hakabe dei bat ka jingsna ya ka college.
Yeah, the Shillong Medical College, as was mentioned by the Health Minister yesterday, I didn't impress myself, that there has been a delay because of the location not being feasible that was initially given. So therefore, there was a lot of dilly-dallying, and ultimately there was a proposal that they want to redo the entire terms and conditions. So therefore, going into the terms and conditions is not that simple. We will need to follow a procedure. So it's not simply that we can just sit down and say we'll agree to these terms and conditions. So let us see, there's a legal matter also attached to it. So we cannot simply say that we'll cancel it also. So we don't want a legal complication in this. But at the same time, the concerned partner has mentioned that there is a cost escalation. But then during the tendering process, a certain amount was committed to them. Can the government simply go ahead and give a new rate to them? these are all legal matters which need to be examined. But my interest is very simple, that I would like this project to start and to see it being completed soon. But there are a lot of complications. The land is an issue that was there, which we are very close to resolving. But the question lies whether the concerned partner can continue with the present rate or not, because times have changed. So therefore, those matters need to be discussed in detail. And if we do need to change the rate, then we just simply change it at our own level, or we need to go for a tendering process. So all these things need to be examined.
Umintri rang baka Meghalaya ulit ho, ulathong yu Chief Secretary ban pe iki jing dawa ban kentiu ika jing trekam jong ka sarkar, syakikar dan civil subdivision but district.
It's like this, that we have been very, very clear that we would want to take the district, take the administration closer to the people, whether it's subdivisions, whether it's blocks, or whether it's the districts. We are examining each of the demands at an individual level. What is important for us to realize is that whatever we do as a government, it must have overall, logical, end to it. And SORA, the issues are there. We're trying to figure out how to resolve those issues. And it will take too much time to go through it. But then, in a nutshell, we have formed a committee which is headed by the Chief Secretary that is examining all these demands and has been doing it, in fact, for the past almost 4-5 months after the assembly session. We had set it up. And based on that, the recommendations are coming to the government. And based on the recommendations that are coming to us, we are, as per the recommendations, examining those matters and taking decisions. So we will wait for that report to come from the Chief Secretary's committee. And it's not necessary that all the demands have to come at the same time. So as and when the Chief Secretary sends in the status report on each of the demands, will come in and decide.
So after the major cabinet...
Umintri rang baka Meghalaya konrat ki sangma ulit ho, hakinong tokot Khubor, ba umintri ki kampo yeng kariu Amit Shah unwan jungo ika Meghalaya, ban pli ki jingte, ba jingtre kam jong ka sarkar Meghalaya. Ukonrat sangma ulit ho, ban nakaliang jong ula kerpad umintri ki kampo yeng ban ai por ban keren ki seng bhalang, Henry nakaliang jong Amit Shah pat ai jubab.
As of now, we have got a tentative program, and he will be here for 2 days, and he'll be staying over here for 1 night. At the same time, in his visit, he will be having meetings with NESAC, that's the Northeast Space Agency. He will be also inaugurating 2-3 projects that have been set up here in Shillong area and in East Khasi Hills. He will also be having a meeting with the Chief Ministers of the Northeast, and in that meeting, Chief Secretaries and DGPs will also be present. Apart from that, he has got a visit that is going to take place to SORA, where he would be inaugurating one project there, and at the same time, he will be starting another new project of tree plantation. Because there is a massive drive to ensure that the overall tree plantation coverage increases in SORA area. So these will be the official programs, and he also will be, we have also got requests from different organizations and groups who want to meet the Honorable Home Minister. So we have put in the request for them also and asked for time. We have not got a response yet, but I am very hopeful that he will give a positive response on that. So we're waiting for confirmation. And during those visits, during those meetings, I'm sure this discussion of different issues that are important to the state will be discussed in that meeting also. And obviously at my level also, I will be discussing these matters with the Honorable Home Minister, and we will see what response we get from that.
Umintri rang baka Meghalaya konrat ki sangma minta kasing ulayet ho, bolaya sngo bakila don ki an ki bade bat ka jingwan rai ki masi sa Assam nakate ka sarkar jilla. Habe akran ki nong tokot Khubor umintri rang ba ulayet ho, empat shimlai I ekte ka an bat ya minta unum pat laban ong ay. Henry ulapan sngo baka num don jing ka jingwan rai ki masi sa Meghalaya, namar ula dat biakran bat kitu ki jilla ki bapen poi ki masi sa Meghalaya. Konrad ki sang maulay itu baladami ki jing en hab ya keren bat ka sarkar Assam bat ya ka sarkar India.
Yeah, obviously we are aware about this this particular law that the Assam government is is taking up. But we have done our initial communication with states that actually provide us the cattle, which is West Bengal, Bihar, Andhra Pradesh, Telangana, UP. And in this entire matter, the transit and the transportation into the state from these other states should not, in normal circumstances, be an issue. So therefore, all steps will be taken from our side to ensure that this transit of the cattle that is meant for Meghalaya should not be hampered because of the law that's being passed by Assam. But we have not seen the copy of the law, what it says. We'll need to examine what the terms and conditions are and how they plan to do it. And obviously, if there is an issue which is there that's going to hamper our people and our economy, the matter will be taken up not only with Assam government, but we will try to ask central government also to intervene in the matter. But as I said, it will be not possible for me to give an exact comment on this without examining the actual act or the law that they have passed. But as I said in the beginning, that the transit of the cattle from the origin to the destination, which is Meghalaya, normally should not be an issue. And we have had a discussion with the states that are providing this.
Ka Joint Action Committee jong ki kun ki hajar ka hima soyong ha ka khandai tarik mentau benai nai tung hajar apaway kalalai ai da ka dor kha sa upa em ilaka ka Khasi Hills Autonomous District Council uba jambor war ban pinshisha bay ka shnong nongwa mautamur kadang hab hapo upod usam jong ka Jylla Meghalaya. Habay crunch kila patay Khubor u chairman jong ka JAC hima soyong uba purning shabong ulay to baga jingli ay ka dor khas sa upa em ka ilaka jong ka KHADC kalong baga sarkar Meghalaya kalapan kre ban pinbay upod usam bat ka sarkar Assam bat nakalyang jong ka JAC ka IT ki jingto kung ka sakhi baga shnong nongwa mautamur ka badon ha kaput bat Jylla Assam ka day ka shnong ka padang hab ha ka Jylla Meghalaya. Uba purning shabang ulay ito, banakalyang jung upa iem ka ilaka KHADC ula kular ban shim kaya kani, ba ula panpay ka jinkmen baka JAC kawan rai kikot kisla ban pinshisha, baka nongwa mautamur kadang day ka kandaw ka siya bat ka shnong, kabadang hab hapo ka Jylla Meghalaya.
Yang ini na ka Joint Action Committee kun hajar masayong, nakating jung ari purning star shabang, chairman jung ka JAC masayong. Tika jingwan jung imentahang ni, ane po susun, kalau bang iban bu yang ane kecing thok habai dei bat ka nongwa matamur yi ba nakaliang sarkar Meghalaya manta klaya sakmat perkhe ye kecing don kam bani penbet no yok usam hapdeng ka Meghalaya bat ka Assam te ka nongwa matamur ka nongwa bat ka matamur kidei kisnong ki bahap ha kalis hakikat atli kilis ki ba ya ka japut ka ba nakaliang sarkar kla itu mental pun pusna te ke ka ba skukhian ang jongi kalong ba nakaliang ka sarkar kamla ban pensia ya uput usam jong ka Meghalaya kadau kalong ba om yo ikot slak papiang te mentara sini na kaliang ka JAC ni lawan sobiet daki jingtho ban pen ba ka nongwa motomur ka hab apo ki mas oyong te ya kane ka jing long trai jong ka himas oyong ne ki nongwa motomur kadai na du usnam khat khas pa nyu kusau ha ka ba ka himas oyong kalapan skem ya ka nongwa motomur ha ka jing don lang sadaship jong ka mau nongwa motomur baru berkinong song-song. Tersawai pat ke bapus kam ya ka jinglong trai ya ka imana wa motumur da ka hima soyong kadai halor ka notification kala permoy da u secretary to the government of India ha usdam kat praspa nyuk rew. Kane ka notification kala ibor ya ka hima soyong ba kadai ban thung ya usada ship jong ka hima so jong ka himana wa motumur bar ha ka ju ka poru kala kedau ya ki put sam nang ba kanai ka hima nang wa umur kanang ka basay ka jaka habay day ba kanai kupsa te sakway pat ka jingpan scam ka lor ka jiglong try jong kanai ka hima soyong manong tumur ka day halor ka order ka bami na ka na governor jong ka Assam tu kipor haus nem ka praspa pra te kini ki jingpan sya bar okhat halor ka jiglong try jong ka hima soyong ni ka hima nang tumur na kaliang jongi lawan ba sosial bat ya kanai ka kopi ka ba ngila ay po yam milaka in charge ngilaka in sobiet ru ha in ay kopi ru sa si yam berkunju ru sa chief minister jong ka Meghalaya kang ba kinla ban ya sakmat ban penbet yo ku usam deng ka Meghalaya ba ka Assam nakaliang yam in charge ngilaka ular yangi ba si kai ni kam kata ka dei ku kalong ba uang ba Manta ngilayo ikut Islam haji sya baru cerita yang padon ikut Islam nak kata om patla ban pendek itu macam dementa bagi layo ikut Islam nak hima berfer ursa nagal yang kecil kenal yang sarkar sim ki sejam berkambiang pendek
Hindi kasi baar jong ka jingle niam shat beden klam jong ka sin right jawai na kaliang kikli nong penya ya kan niam karukom bakentup yu doloi ulang do bat ki wahe wasan nadu nang step kilas dang ya knya ka kriam bat aingo ai demru ya kas im atnar nangta hakapor khandai stengpat sau phongut ki dukhat bala shajit ni ki hinyo tili ki dor bashnong bapher ban shim bata ga jing pendap ya shat beden klam kila mi na la ki jong ki dor bashnong ban let ra ki den klam na khlau bat pen poi ha yaw musyang harangkat ka shat ka kan hoi bat risa lingba ki sur ka bom ka bhuri hadien kane ki khon right chiliang rat kila pen poi se ka knong blai halum suyung ya ki te ki den klam bat knong blai belapan pah yang musyang ni ikina ka benta shimiet bat let ra pat lasai ka sngina ka benta ban pendap ya kan yam ka rukom badangsa kumta hadin kani ki dor bashnong kilali pai ka we hadin ka we hapo ka jingpe ulang do bat ki wahe wasan khnang ban pentikna ya ka jingdon kam ka jingjingai ne ka social distancing kat kum ka hukum bala bathada ka sarkar
ayam musyang ka thau kumpo ya gideng klam na ki rudong và kỳ bên phơi gặp nông lai là kỳ con rai này xe rai để em lắng nghe dùng một tiếng ở đó đi đến khám và gặp nông dân về phân bón xã mi cái này giáo để bên tàu lì ran mà sẽ có gì gặp vấn đề về cái niềm của đảng xã theo số ông và cái trình quan đại đến khám này cái gì mình có lại về lại nanti họ và kỳ con cái riết ya kere lang cái sirup và bor yang cái anh khám chưa là phân biang gì để bên tai trình to và cam yang cam sọc số thì xéo ngộ to giờ cái bách bạc Kiom yo isi benta, kipai ba kiom pagi, nado kioman kikon yang kenyam tri, hado kumto kikon yang kenyam tri, ya kerek lang sirup, nai benta, oh yo pelai baik larti, ya kabek ni kelam sirup agak aing kuya to uyada, epor yang COVID-19. Kejing karmen, wah kejing itu jimut, kejing teli, wan ra kejing sung jing saing kam tam, wan ra ke nak sendan, penduk ya kini hidup kelam, em haperdi, yang jinjar, perkat, yang wibu ni wibu Nei benta ilaiwan heki ekan epureti kam jole agi e kublai ga be samsuk yang kusi mulong gawro sa kublai tibon tieja
sedang ka jingle niam bedin klam ki khon ka sin rat niam tre Shillong hakyang nang ba cantonment park Shillong na du ka pratarik hadu khat wei tarik mentau benai naitung ara jarar phoi kani ka jingle niam le rukom ka sin rat niam tre ka jule manus nem kum shibenta ban be ka klam ka ngo bat ukhunu hajarun yo ka met ka phat ka bakot ka bakya krat Henry hakini ki arsnem nakadaw jong ka jingwan len chop jong uknyang jing pang COVID-19 ukunu haja jong ka sin rat nyam tre wala kim yo lar ben shimenta Henry ki nong yelam jong ka nyam tre kilale e ka nyam ka rukom da ka babut rinti ki kendon jong ka trat ka kwat ka kya kum shibenta banyada na ka jing sapriang knyang jing pang
ngadi Dr. Omalin Kelia General Secretary jong ka sin rat nyam tre Shillong ni lu mang ni menta tanggung ni ban aingo ya boleh try kendak ya di boleh senang boleh tahu kang boleh deh bat kenyam bedeng kelam kalau ka jing pendan borom jongi ka ba ngi yai rungkat bat ki restriction ki ba sarkar kalau bu namar ba ndai bendan ke jing ilum pai ba Jingi la ya pelong ya kini kecing tangguh kedem sut kisor apa ya dari ban pendek ya keniam ban kelam seni sa Shillong ban kelam hi ka dari ka jingle niam ka badon ya kecing dei jong kecing itu kana ka ba kumno unyo trap nyo skum wan siya gini ki han rilom kasi dentia jong bat langba jong kini kijing itu kana ngila ban ong ba ngila ban percaya wat history hidu menta ka accept ba langba gimit la ban sim bagdei ki sos jong ke history ke ban percaya kijingwan jong isa kini kilo ngi kamyo ban pendan borom ban celebrate kumbadai ngi hab ban pediang ya kata tang ka jing duai pirat ka bang ibu khamtam ha kane ka por jong jing le shop jong kene ka COVID-19 ka bang i ong ka klam ka dai jong COVID-19 handrai lang ba jong kini ki festival ki ba don kaleng ka pathai ki ba ai ya ka jingo jing dam ni keno ke jing terpat ya ki belai ban be krat ya kene ke jing pang handrai ni ban smofu ba kita ki AGA belai ula ai ke jing juba ba ulai ya ka start how real ba unlap ya ka vaksin
Kinong song ka Meghalaya bukan tup ki balang bapher ringkat ki seng balang mentah ka sing kilapan pai ka jing ngosi ka bakrau halor ka jing klat no jong Father Stan Swami ubalong urioniam jong ka jing Yaselok Society of Jesus but unong yakit nakamta ki rit pat bat ki try muluk ki try jaka ya kani ka jing penpa ka jing ngosi bat mensim ngolam lapan pa ka baka kenhun Friends of Jesuit ka bana Shillong ka lapan loy ka jing mau ya ka jing klat no Father Stan Swami bat penbuat ka jing thang ya ki mombati hasurok hapadeng juga ying mene ba Maria nong irap ki Kristan bat Kalbari hagani ka program la don ki jing duai ka jing ai jing ruai bat ki jing keren bapher hagani ka program ba shop mensim la don ru ka jing ra ya ki jing tho ki ba penrem jor ya ka jing klat no Father Stan Swami ubala sha kem ha ka National Investigation Agency bala sha ken no bu de dukot jong ka ken hon Naxalite ki katu kani ki jing tho ki ongru bade ban weng no ki an yak jakor kum ka an Unlawful Activities Prevention Detention Act, Armed Forces Special Power Act, Meghalaya Preventive Detection Act but National Investigation Agency
ni kamde kapor bangin keren ya kata kabenta ndai kede kapor ka bangin duai na kabenta ka jing jathai ka mensim ka jong Father Stan Swami Barga kwa ban puli na ka gospel Matthias ka lenong ka bakhat wei ka dekhat ka ba arupra ka baong to wan hanga pi baro ki bathai bat ki bakhya ka jingkit dengan ai ya pi ka jing jathai ka jing krau ka jong Father Stan Swami kamdei ka jing long lingdo so play ka jong i oi ila jit ya ka limti ban shakri ya ka balang kumu lingdo so play ndrei ka jing krau ka jong ni urang ba ubanga ngampat ya kendu marmet baru ndrei ka jing krau ka jong ka long bau dei ubadan ya ka mensim ka baslur ban yang haga hok bat ka jing sisa bat daki totally ki snam ula yang nagamenta ki adivasi jong ka Jylla Jharkhand ki badai ki try muluk ki try jong ki jaka ki try jong ki marpo khandau ki try jong ki klau jong ki lom ki wa jong ka Jylla Jharkhand ula yang nagamenta ka hok ka jong ki Paduderu beriu banget hagariti sensar jonggeri India ka constitution ubriu ubanget haga judicial system bat nginum klat ya ka jing trei ka jo haga bau ya kun haying shari ling ba ka PIL naga banta ki lai hajar ngot ki khna samla adivasi ki basu sha kem bat ki basu sha pharep lemdau bat ki bahadu menta ki dam don haying bindi Bat nginum klat ru ika kam ka jong Father Stan ubaya kun ubaya sa naga benta ban pentre kam ya ka fifth schedule ka kernet ka bab san jong ka constitution jong ka ri India naga benta ban yada ya ki adivasi ki tribal ki badan haga Jylla Jharkhand bat naga benta kini uladei ban net seyeng bindi kalong ke kabak thang na kabak
Badagi dugi Khubor ngila po siya bakut, tak ada bengin siya biyang kubre sibon.